Hi everyone, welcome to the Career Circles podcast. My name is Amrita and I have been working for the last 2.5 years in corporate, and I'm here to share the experiences that I've had, and I hope those experiences will help you as well. There are times, if not days, that when I take a break from work, I am scrolling. When I'm eating, I'm watching something, and it's never that I'm truly off my screen time, which is not good for any of our health because our brains are not built to stare at the blue screen all the time. So, how can you actually get rid of it? And that's what we are going to discuss in this video. I am going to talk about 10 things that you can do under 10 minutes that will help your mind truly get a break from work so that you can get back to it more refreshed, more energized, and it's a productive day overall. So, firstly, we are going to talk about why scrolling is not actually a break for your brain. So, you might think that the scrolling entertains you, the scrolling gives your mind a break, and you are thinking about something other than work, but it's actually a stressor for your mind because you're still staring the screen, and it just gives you a very temporary pleasure to be watching all of those videos or to be consuming all of that content. And most of the times it's not even any productive content, it's just memes or clips and stuff that just keeps you entertained. It's just overall not good for our brain, it's not good for our energy levels, and doom scrolling decreases our energy levels. Even when we are on social media, not watching anyone else's clips or something, when we see our friends' pictures, it might get us into that comparison loop of why are we not there yet, etc., etc., especially LinkedIn, right? So when I am on LinkedIn in my free time and I scroll and I see people doing wonderful things, that imposter syndrome really hits me then. So yeah, I think I have established enough, and we all know that it's not good. I don't want to present any facts or numerical data to say that it's not good. We all really know it. So yeah, here are the 10 things that we can do to actually give our minds a break and actually feel better after that 10-minute break. So number one is walking. So you can take a 10-minute break, you can walk around in your office, or even if you're at home, you can just walk around at your home. And if you really want to not just walk with anything else, like put on some music or put on some podcasts. I personally love listening to podcasts when I'm walking, so I put on my earphones and then I just take a walk for 10 minutes, especially after I've had something, like if I've had lunch or if I've had snacks. I try to walk after that, so it's good for my digestion as well as it gives me some sort of a break. So that is one. The second thing is maybe connecting with people, talking to someone. So if you're in office, it's just very easy. You walk up to someone's desks and you talk to them, or you chat with a colleague, or when you have taken a break, you can just interact and talk about very non-work related stuff, and that really helps you take your mind off work, and it helps you focus back on work. Like whenever you're back to work, you feel fresh because you haven't thought about the work in a while. So that's a good way of taking a break when you're speaking with a colleague. The third way is to maybe write down in your journal if you work at home, and yeah, this can be done at home or even in office. Like you can scribble something or you can write down something, whatever it's on your mind. Writing really helps take a lot of pressure out of my mind. So I can sometimes even make a to-do list of things I need to get done once I'm back home in my office, or I just write about how my day is going, or if I have any thoughts that pop up in my head, so I do write about that. That really helps me take my mind off work and just stay off my screen for some time, and it really, like, the brain dump really helps refresh your mind a lot. If you're someone like me who struggles to get the reading habits, and taking a 10-minute break from work and actually reading something physically, like a physical copy of the book, can be great for your mind. It not only helps you take a break of work, but it also helps you cover more pages and maybe get you a bit further on the reading habit that you decided you would start. The fourth way of actually taking a break is to doodle or color or paint, doing something artistic, right? I have heard this a lot, that when your mind is overwhelmed, you can take a piece of paper and, let's say if you want to draw a shape, let's say circle, so you just keep drawing circles throughout the page, and mindlessly doing this actually helps your brain to relax. I think it's a somatic activity, so it helps your mind come to the present and get back to work with a much better feeling much better about whatever it's going on in your mind. Number 5, the fifth way to actually take a break from work, which is just 10 minutes long, is to put on your favorite music and dance. So you may not be able to do this in your office, but you can definitely do this at home. If you have a work from home setup, then just put on some music, get your more body moving, and have a good time, because you deserve it, and movement actually helps boost your energy quite a lot. Sorry, this one was number 6. Now I'm going to number 7th, which is maybe run an errand. So well, let's say if you're working at home and you want to take a break from work and you see a pile of clothes on your bed. That's me actually. So I usually lock my screen and switch off my laptop, and then I go and fold my clothes or put some dirty clothes in laundry. So those kind of little errands that you can just run in within 10 minutes. It doesn't take a very long time, but it's a good way. It helps you move around and it helps you get off screen, so that's good thing, right? Number 8 is do nothing. So we are often overstimulated by the content we consume, the things that we have to do. We don't take time out to do nothing and just sit in silence for like 5 to 10 minutes. It might be uncomfortable at first, but people just underestimate the power of doing nothing. You can just lie down and not think about anything. You can just let the thoughts flow in your head, whatever. So yeah, I think it's a great way to re-energize yourself. I think it's a great way to refresh your mind and maybe bring your focus back to work whenever you need. But yes, it's a great break for your mind to do nothing. Number 9 is meditate, and I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. So like, even if you want to build a habit of meditation or you have been meditating for some time, it just really helps to bring your mind and body focusing on your breath and actually center you and help you focus in the present moment. So it really is beneficial for your mind and your body, and it can help you not dislike your work. It can help you give a break even to your eyes, right? Because eyes can be really stressed out and dried out when you are continuously staring at the screen. So just closing your eyes for 10 minutes and focusing on your breath really helps you manage stress and helps you take care of your body as well. Finally, the last one, which is the 10th one, is a bit similar to the previous one, which is to enjoy a cup of tea or coffee very mindfully. So you just take a cup of it fully and you sit with it, you sip it, and you try to feel its flavors. So again, that helps you bring your mind to the present moment, and it helps you not look at your screen. Don't look at your screen while doing this. I'll recommend you go to the cafeteria, or if you're at home, just lock off the screen, look outside your window or something. Just don't look at your screen while you're doing this, and just try to feel the moment. Try to maybe be in nature while you're doing this, or maybe look at nature when you're doing this. So it really helps you calm down and feel more at peace whenever you're doing this. That's it. Those were the 10 things that you can do to take a break under 10 minutes without scrolling or without looking at your screen. It was a short one and it was a very impromptu one that I have recorded. So let me know if you liked this episode and if you would want me to get into more details of any of these things, or what you do to take a break without scrolling. So do share that in the comments, and if you like this video, subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends who can't stop scrolling, and I hope to see you in the next one.